Hi, welcome to Open Hand Farm. Mark and I went on a trip recently and stopped by two Amish stores. One of them is my absolute favorite, Lilac Lane. The other one was called Country Bulk Store. And we also went and got fresh, raw A2A2 milk. So let me show you everything we got. I'm super excited because I got 3 boxes of 1/2 gallon jars. These are the short, fat jars that I really like because they have the really big mouth on them. These will be used to put together my apothecary that my son carried down for me from my old apothecary closet to now some shelves in my basement where I will have my apothecary. So I now can use these jars and put everything like it goes. I also got 4 gallon jars, 2 of which are holding the milk that we got from the little milk farm that we stop at. So this was $4 a gallon. You provide your own jar, and a sweet little lady sits down and runs it out of a big holding tank and then washes your jar down for you, and it's $4. I love it. It's so good, and it has a very good cream top on it once it settles. This is 22 lids to go with all of these jars and my gallon jars, and just to have a couple extra because sometimes you misplace a jar lid. I also got some wide mouth lids. I got 6 of these, and I got 6 regular mouth lids because I always need those. I got some navy beans that we have some hams in our freezer and we've got to get one out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab some navy beans so we can have that. These green beans look so pretty, so I got 2 pint containers of them, and I've got some recipes that I've been wanting to try with fresh beans, so I'm gonna do that because I don't have fresh beans yet, but they're coming. At the country store, I got 2 new knives. This one is a paring knife, and this one is a bread knife. I'm always needing a sharp bread knife to go through sourdough bread. So I got those. I'm real excited about that. Now, I always buy these. This is my guilty pleasure when we go there. It's chocolate almond chips. They're a little kind of like a fudge, but they're made with dates. So that's how they're sweetened, and they have dark chocolate in them. And other than that, it's just yummy goodness. I also splurged this time and got some dark chocolate coffee beans. I love these, and I'm hoping now that I have other coffee drinkers in the house, they'll help me eat them so that I could have a few. One of the things that I struggle with is when I make my sourdough bread, I don't want to take up all of my Ziploc bags that are more expensive to put them in, and sometimes they don't fit. So I bought some bags that are 12-inch by 15-inch in hopes that they can fit in there, and I got these ties that you can use to twist them up. So I'm excited about that. There's 100 bags in this pack. Then I also have some flour. I know I talk about the Azure flour that I buy, and I love it. And I also love the Wheat Montana flour. I have bought it for years at Walmart, and this one is a 50-pound bag. At Walmart, it runs about $1 a pound. And this one is $37.99, so it's less than $1 a pound. So that's really good. Now, this is some brown baking paper that I really like having on hand. I put it inside my bread pans when I'm making banana bread and stuff like that, and it works great. The Amish stores have all kinds of seasonings and herbs and stuff, so these are some that I got today. I got some green tea as well as some oolong black tea. I'm going to use those to put together with some of my mint and raspberry and all my other herbs that I make teas out of, to just kind of have a tea base for the flavorings of those herbs. I got some cilantro flakes. I've been making a lot of things with cilantro, and I'm not growing any this year. I did finally plant of it. We'll see how it's going to do in the heat. It'll probably bolt on me. But I thought these I could go ahead and use instead of having to always run to the store for fresh cilantro. I got some cinnamon sticks because I'll be doing some pickling this summer, as well as some granulated garlic and some lavender flowers. I have a friend that wanted to try a recipe with lavender flowers, and I didn't have enough for her, so I went ahead and bought these so that she can make some. I got a jug that I am gonna use for something, and I found these tubs. I was so excited to see this size. I figured I could use these to put my bone meal and my azurite, things that I use, vermiculite, things that I use in the garden that are just kind of in bags that I'm hoping they're not gonna tip over and spill. So those were great. So that just about does it. I got lots of great stuff and I can't wait to put it to use. Thanks so much for coming along. And if you haven't tried going to Lilac Lane, please do. I think you would really enjoy it. So until next time, blessings on you and yours.